Greetings. Let me explain to you why I chose to let Anchor take care of my podcast. I know they'll reach out to multiple platforms and get my messages delivered and heard across the nation. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. There's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Good luck and enjoy. Greetings and welcome back to Mental Snacks with Claiborne Jackson. Today, my words to you is to follow your first mind. Follow your first mind. A lot of times we will question what we feel in our gut and if what we feel in our gut is right. We not only question it, but we also discredit it. And then start to think, maybe I'm just being paranoid or afraid, or I don't want to get out of my normal box of comfortability. Or heck, I just really don't want to do something today. And if I go with the second option and not my gut, then this could possibly get me out of having to do something I didn't feel like doing in the first place. Well, today, this really hit me in a real way. I had been hiking this mountain by my house for the last few months. Well, due to the heat, I had missed a month, and today was my return. As I was on the street gearing up for my hike, a car full of young ladies whom had just came down the mountain pulled up to me and asked if I was heading up. I told them yes, and they proceeded to tell me to be careful as they had ran into a couple of rattlesnakes close to the beginning of the trail. Not even deep in the mountain, but close to the beginning of the trail. First of all, that was super nice of them to tell me, and I was truly thankful. Now at this point, I sat back on the trunk of my car and began to take off my hiking gear as to say no, not today, and let the snakes do their thing. My gut was tight like, yeah, this is not good, bruh, let's just leave. Well, in the process of changing my gear, I saw a few other groups of people heading up the mountain. So my second thought kicked in and was like, well, hey, if they can do it, then you can do it. And think about it, how many times have other folks seen a rattlesnake and passed you by and did not tell you that that snake was there, and you still went up there? So I change back into my hiking gear and I go. Now there's not a snake in sight as I make it to the top of the mountain. Now there's two other men who are also at the top, and those two other men head back down maybe 2 minutes before me. No one yells that there's a snake, so I'm thinking everything is great. I'll go ahead and descend back to the bottom also. Well, I begin to go down the mountain. Lo and behold, a 5 to 6 foot long rattlesnake comes out of the bush and is crossing super slow in front of me. Now I'm thinking it would come out the bush at like Olympic speed, and shoom, this thing came out in slow motion like it knew that it owned the mountain. So I was stuck, literally stuck, and then began to wonder who else was with them, as in what other snakes was with this snake. Now I know when we see a baby snake, we always say, oh, the mama got to be around here somewhere. Well, this looked like the mama, so I was like, oh, those kids got to be around here somewhere. But see, had I followed my gut, I would have totally avoided this situation, as I would have put back on some gym clothes, took myself to Planet Fitness, and totally avoided any snakes and been perfectly fine. So the point that I'm trying to make here is, go with the vibrations your body is picking up. If the vibes are not right, and something deep in your gut is telling you something is not right with a situation or a person, trust it and move on. If the vibes that your body is picking up, if they do not feel right, and deep in your gut it's telling you that something is not right with a situation or a person, trust it and move on. You are not paranoid when you're right. Understand what I'm telling you? You're not paranoid when you are right. trust, and move on. Follow your first mind. It's your boy Claiborne Jackson. Mental Snacks. Thank you for your support. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.